Stop choosing sides. The secret to lasting fitness, fat loss, and peak conditioning is mastering both HIIT and steady-state training and knowing exactly when to use each. This program is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team as part of the Fitness Series.
In this video, we will explore these two core training philosophies, break down the science behind how they transform your body, and provide a framework to combine them for maximum results. Let's start with high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. It's short, brutal, and brilliant, designed to push your body to its performance ceiling through explosive bursts, followed by brief recovery. It typically lasts 20 to 40 minutes, alternating between near maximum effort and rest. Popular formats include Tabata, sprints, and EMOM, all of which are highly efficient. The science behind HIIT is compelling. It triggers the EPOC effect, keeping your metabolism elevated for up to 24 hours post-workout, while also boosting VO2 max and optimizing key fat-burning hormones. At a glance, HIIT is a powerful tool. It offers a 24-hour afterburn window, significant improvements to cardiovascular efficiency, and increased calorie burn, provided you limit it to about 3 sessions a week. The benefits are clear: superior time efficiency, targeted fat loss, improved cardiac output, and, when combined with resistance training, excellent muscle preservation. However, know your limits. HIIT is demanding on your nervous system. Avoid overtraining by sticking to 2 or 3 sessions weekly, and always prioritize recovery to ensure you actually adapt. Now let's look at the other side of the coin: steady-state cardio. This is the endurance engine. Consistent, sustainable, and foundational to everything else you do. Steady-state cardio involves maintaining a moderate, conversational pace at 60 to 75% of your maximum heart rate. Activities like running, cycling, or swimming are common ways to build this base. Biologically, steady-state training increases mitochondrial density, teaches your body to use fat as a primary fuel source, and expands your capillary network, which supports long-term athletic performance. For steady-state, aiming for Zone 2 training 3 to 5 times a week is the sweet spot. It takes consistency, typically over a 12-week period, to build a truly solid aerobic foundation. Beyond physical health, the benefits include enhanced recovery between harder workouts, improved mental wellness through stress management, and, importantly, long-term sustainability. While efficient for building a base, steady state can have a slower calorie burn and may not be ideal if you're short on time or need rapid power development. Remember, it's deep progress. Comparing them side by side, neither is superior. HIIT gives you power and quick fat loss, while steady state provides the endurance and recovery needed to keep you moving for decades. Stop treating training like a binary choice. The fitness world often forces a false dilemma between HIIT and steady state. Elite coaches know the best results come from strategically combining both. Think of your fitness as a pyramid. Steady state acts as your wide, strong base, while HIIT acts as the elevator, lifting your performance ceiling higher. You need the base to support the peaks. Together, they complement each other perfectly. Steady state builds your engine size by improving mitochondria, while HIIT tunes that engine for power, lactate threshold, and long-term performance. Your ideal training mix depends on your goals. For fat loss, prioritize HIIT with steady state for recovery. For pure endurance, dominate with steady state and use HIIT for speed. Now let's build a framework. Consistency beats intensity, and structure beats randomness. Here is a proven weekly blueprint for sustainable, balanced progress. A balanced 5-day week includes 2 intense HIIT sessions and 3 steady-state sessions. This specific ratio provides the optimal blend of metabolic conditioning and recovery for most adults. Your mix should evolve as you get fitter. Beginners should emphasize steady state to build the base. As you advance, you can increase HIIT frequency and intensity, provided you use proper periodization. Periodization is the long game. Because your body adapts quickly, you must vary your training stress. Use a 4-week cycle, 3 weeks of progressive load, followed by 1 deload week. Remember, training is only half the battle. Your nutrition must align with your training type to provide the fuel necessary for peak effort and subsequent recovery. Before HIIT, use fast-digesting carbs to fuel your performance. For steady state, your body can thrive on lower fuel levels. Regardless of the session, prioritize protein afterward to trigger muscle repair. Hydration and sleep are your non-negotiables. Aim for consistent water intake and 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, as deep sleep is where your body actually adapts to the stress you've applied. Avoid common pitfalls. Don't skip your aerobic base, don't train too hard on recovery days, and always track your heart rate. If you aren't measuring your progression, you are likely plateauing. To ensure your training is effective, track key metrics. Monitor your resting heart rate and recovery speed after high-intensity intervals to see measurable proof of your cardiovascular improvement. Use RPE to gauge intensity and set specific benchmarks like mile times or interval output. By retesting these benchmarks monthly, you turn your hard work into tangible data. Finally, respect your training zones. Most of your endurance work should happen in Zone 2. Master these zones, stay consistent, and you will unlock your true performance potential. The 80-20th rule is a cornerstone for elite athletes. They dedicate roughly 80% of their training to low-intensity Zone 1 or 2 work, reserving only 20% for high-intensity efforts. By avoiding the, quote, middle intensity of Zone 3, they optimize adaptation while managing recovery effectively. Consistency is the ultimate secret to success. No matter how advanced your training plan is, it only works if you actually do it. Building habits that make showing up inevitable is what truly separates the best from the rest. Implement strategies that work. Schedule workouts like important meetings, prepare your gear the night before, track your progress to maintain momentum, and find an accountability partner to increase your likelihood of sticking to the plan. Shift your mindset from waiting for motivation to building discipline. Motivation is fleeting, but systems are reliable. Adopt an identity-based approach, viewing yourself as an athlete who trains consistently regardless of how you feel. Transformation takes time. Expect initial adaptations in weeks 1 and 2, cardiovascular gains by month 1, and physical changes by month 2. True, lasting results compound over months, shifting fitness from an effort into a sustainable lifestyle. Remember these 4 pillars. Balance both training methods. Prioritize your aerobic base first, follow a structured program instead of random efforts, and stay consistent. The compound effect of these small, regular wins is massive. You now have the blueprint for success. Download our framework, share your progress with a partner, and, most importantly, start your next session today. Consistent, structured action is how you elevate your performance for a lifetime.